Last season was historic for Manchester United as we managed to win both the Premier League and the Champions League. We had built an unbelievable squad with world-class players in basically every single position, from Cristiano Ronaldo to Jadon Sancho. Our squad was just unbelievable. Somewhere in the process of building the ultimate team for Man United, we broke the financial fair play rules set by UEFA, and because of that, we're in trouble. There were a lot of rumors about UEFA considering to ban Man United from the Champions League, but with United currently being the Champions League holders and the fact that they've got such a big global presence, it doesn't really make sense for UEFA to do this. Instead, what UEFA have actually done is far worse. They've put a fine of £800 million on Man United, which is a massive fine that's going to cripple the club's finances for a long time. We were looking to create a dynasty here at Man United after winning the Premier League and the Champions League in the same season, but well, those plans are going straight out the window by the looks of it. As we are required to generate an obscene amount of money to pay UEFA for the fine, there's only one option, and that's to sell a lot of the first team players. Cristiano Ronaldo, Marquinhos, Aouar, Bruno Fernandes, Anthony Martial, Dybala, Sancho, all of them have been sold, and a few more as well. I know this isn't ideal for the club. Losing out on some of our best and most expensive talents is going to make our squad worse, but what option do we have? After selling almost all of our prize assets, this is what we're left with, about 850 million, of which 800 million is going to go to UEFA, and we're left with 50 million as our transfer budget for Season 3. Circumstances have completely changed now for us for Season 3, because now we're no longer one of the big boys, at least financially. Things are not looking up for us. We've got a big challenge ahead of us, but it's not all dull and gloomy because we've still got a few world-class players in here that have decided to stick around. Marcus Rashford, Daniel James, Jack Grealish, McTominay, Harry Maguire, Dean Henderson. We still have some quality players in here. Can Manchester United bounce back from such a massive setback? Can we retain our Premier League as well as Champions League title? Can we make this side the best team in the world? Only time will tell. Let's get Season 3 started. So here we are, back again with another season of the Manchester United Career Mode series. This is the start of Season 3. We've pretty much sold half our squad, and most of them were our top players from our first team, the likes of Dybala and Sancho and all. They're all gone. This season's going to be a challenge unlike anything you've ever seen before. We've currently got a squad of just 18 players, a lot of them just being youth academy prospects. This is going to be a hard, long season. After paying the £800 million fine to UEFA, we're left with about 50 million in our transfer budget. The board have actually been kind enough to give us that amount, which we're going to use to fill up our squad, and that's going to be key. It's of course nowhere near enough, but we've just got to make do with it. With all these setbacks, can we actually continue to win in this series? Can we retain our Premier League title? Can we win the Champions League again? Who knows? We're going to give it our best shot and just see how things go. That's going to be the challenge of Season 3. The focus is going to be on the youngsters. So if you guys are excited for a brand new season of the Manchester United Career Mode with a new perspective, new challenges, and all that sort of good stuff, make sure to drop a like in the video. Let's smash out 3,000 likes for an episode tomorrow. And if you are new around here, subscribe for more FIFA 20 Career Mode content. Alright, first things first, let's take a look at the team we've got remaining. Players that decided not to leave and players that we weren't forced to sell because of all the financial fair play drama. So this is the squad we've got remaining. Mason Greenwood up top. I feel like he's going to be one of our most important players because of his potential. He's already 82 rated. I've got big expectations from him. Rashford decides to stay as well. We know how good he is. Last season he was amazing for us. He's homegrown. He's a Manchester lad. Again, I'm hoping he'll carry the team in these difficult times. Jack Grealish decides to stay as well. Last season, we didn't really give him enough game time because Bruno Fernandes and Dybala were so good. This season, it's his chance to shine. Dan James as well, similar situation. He's decided to stay. We've got Scott McTominay, a homegrown Man United lad as well. Lewis Davies from the academy is still at the club with a lot of potential. Brandon Williams at the back is our left back. Suanzebe as well. Harry Maguire is our captain. He's going nowhere. He's not going to leave the club in such a difficult situation. Wan-Bissaka, the English lad, has decided to stay as well. Dean Henderson in goal. So yeah, no David De Gea this time to save us. But Dean Henderson, it's his time to shine. Now this is where things get tricky. Our bench is genuinely woeful right now. I mean, we do have a lot of talent in here like Bruno Fernandes, Chong, Peterson, Harvey Bell, again a lot of the youth academy prospects. Dalot is our best player on the bench. We don't even have 2 goalkeepers at this point. The team is in a difficult situation and we need to make quite a few signings. I think our first order of business with this 50 million is to just fill up the squad and have good squad depth, because we're going to have a long season ahead of us and we need to make signings that are going to, keep the squad fully fit and we can rotate the team. So any suggestions for transfers, put them down in the comments section below. Keep in mind, we don't have the financial power to buy any player we want anymore. We've got to be really ruthless and careful with our signings, because the financial fair play has crippled us economically. So any suggestions for transfers that's going to help our squad depth, put them down in the comments section below. Press conference time, and I'm going to try and use today's press conference to explain the financial fair play situation in more of a detailed way. So let's get this started. Also, if you guys want to see your questions being answered, drop them down in the comments section below. First question: due to the FFP, I would suggest selling big name players like Ronaldo and winning the Prem with the youth. This would be challenging and I'm hyped. So that's exactly what we've done. This was the only way. We generated revenue from, of course, selling some of these first team players that we had, like Ronaldo, Marquinhos, Awar and all, and because of that we were able to pay off the fine. Of course, that's left us in a very vulnerable situation with a very bare bones squad, not enough money, but this was the only way we could cope with it. And now the reason for doing all this is the second part of the comment: winning the Prem with the youth. Imagine we're able to do that, and that's a challenge I'm really excited to take on. Imagine winning the Premier League with Mason Greenwood, Lewis Davies, Brandon Williams, Tuanzebe. This is what I'm excited for, and that's going to be the challenge of Season 3. The focus is going to be on the youth. There's a possibility that could happen, but the thing is, I still feel like our team is levels ahead of a lot of the bottom feeder clubs in the Premier League, that we should be good enough to finish top 7, top 8 at the very least, with a few transfers, maybe even top 4. So I don't think it's that bad, because we still have the likes of Rashford, Maguire, Grealish and all, who we can build the team around. So it's not all bad, I guess. I think we could challenge for a Champions League spot depending on how things go. Next up, since you signed for Portugal's international team, are you going to do a career mode off them? So yes, we're going to do a Portugal World Cup 2022 career mode, but for that, the World Cup needs to come. I think the World Cup in this save will be after this season, so expect to see a Portugal World Cup career mode when we wrap up Season 3 of the United one. With that press conference wrapped up, let's move on. We gotta take a moment to honor Cristiano Ronaldo, our player of the season from Season 2. He was outrageous for us with his goals and assists. We're definitely gonna miss him. He was our top scorer in both the Champions League and the Premier League last time around. Gone but never forgotten. Alright, time to now discuss transfers and possibly look at where we need to make improvements. So this is the team we've got right now. I feel like we're pretty sorted in the attack. I mean, Greenwood, Rashford, Grealish and Dan James is just a very, very good front four. On the bench, we've got youngsters like Breno Fernandes, Chong, Peterson, Harvey Bell, who could all come in and get the job done. So I'm not really looking to sign any forwards, at least for this season, but defensively, we really need to help out our squad depth, because the only 2 centre-backs at the club right now are Tuanzebe and Maguire. We need to bring in a couple more centre-backs, and we also need to bring in a backup keeper, probably even a left-back. And if there's money left, we'll look to improve our basic squad depth. So there's a lot of work to be done. I need your guys' transfer suggestions, and that's why I don't want to make any signings in episode 1 of Season 3. I want to see what your suggestions are like and sign the players you guys want me to bring in. So put your suggestions down in the comments section below. Again, remember to comply with the transfer budget that we've got. We can't go insane with our signings. With this situation we're in, the Youth Academy is going to be absolutely vital for us in this series, and already we've got a few talented youngsters in our academy. Dylan Collins, Joel Bailey, Innocent Otara. I mean, how do you name your kid Innocent, man? Anyways, 85 to 94 potential. This guy looks to be a true baller. Harrison Cook, Owen Carter. I mean, we've got some top class talents in here, and hopefully at some point they'll be in the first team. I've always said Season 3 is about the youth. I've sent Lewis Bailey to England to bring us some top English talents, but the 2 other scouts are vacant right now, and where do we send them? Let me know in the comment section. Of course, season goals will be making their return to the Man United career mode. Basically, these are objectives, 6 of them. You guys decide in the comment section, and we try to complete them over the course of this season. If we fail to complete at least 4 out of these 6 objectives, we're gonna have to do some sort of a forfeit. Now, let me know what objectives should we try and complete in the comment section. This season, I kind of want to try and take on some different style of objectives, so keep that in mind and get creative in the comments. Since we did win the Premier League last season, well, we've got ourselves a Community Shield final up against Liverpool. Now, I guess we would have normally been favourites for this one considering how good we were last time around, but our team is nowhere near as good as it was last season, and I suppose Liverpool are now the favourites, but I would still love to win this trophy to start off the season. We're going to give it our all, and let's go and try and beat Liverpool in the Community Shield final. What are your expectations from the clash against Liverpool? We'll do all we can to win. Yes, our squad is no longer as good as it was. The financial fair play stuff has kind of crippled us, but we've still got the likes of Rashford, Greenwood, Grealish and all. We might be able to get the job done. Can McTominay fill the gaping hole left in the squad? I know a lot of the midfielders are gone, and this is his chance to become a legend. He's decided to stay at the club. Scott McTominay will be our starter in that position. Let's hope he delivers. It's a trip to Wembley for us as we play Liverpool in the Community Shield final. First time using this team. Players like Lewis Davies actually starting in a cup final already is genuinely amazing to see, but it's scary at the same time. This is our team, and I'm actually super excited to use all these players because in previous seasons we had just an obscene amount of talent and we barely got to use a lot of these youngsters like Grealish, Dan James and Brandon Williams, but now they're all starting. Mason Greenwood up top, Rashford, Grealish and Dan James as our attacking midfielders, McTominay and Davies in midfield, Brandon Williams, Tuanzebe, Maguire and Wan-Bissaka at the back with Dean Henderson in goal. This is our team. Let's go out there and try our best. As expected, Liverpool still have that unbelievable front three of Mane, Firmino and Salah. Arthur in that midfield as well. They've signed him from Barca. Incredible. Fabinho, Van Dijk. I mean, this team is genuinely insane. Wembley Stadium, this is what we're playing for, the Community Shield final. I know it's not the most prestigious of trophies, but it'll be a great way to start off our season. We've got to take inspiration from the fact that we managed to beat Liverpool in the Premier League title race last time around by just 1 goal difference. Maybe something like that again today could be the way to victory. Come on, let's try and get the job done against Liverpool. We might not have the likes of Paulo Dybala, Jadon Sancho and Cristiano Ronaldo, but we still have a lot of talent in this team. Dan James is very good, Mason Greenwood as well with the 5-star weak foot. Rashford has been insane for us in this series, so I'm hoping those players can step up in this situation. Liverpool find themselves in a position to whip in a ball. They've done exactly that. McTominay gets it away and we work our way out from that situation really well. Now it's Rashford on the attack here. But my God, Vrsaljko just takes him out there. On the attack we go now with Scott McTominay. I'm waiting for Rashford to make the run. He has made the run. Marcus Rashford with a chance here. Rashford goes for goal. Big save from Alisson and Gabriel Paulista gets it away. Our first big chance of the game. We really should have taken that. We're not going to get many chances against this Liverpool team, so we've got to be more clinical. Not going to lie, one player that I'm really happy we don't have anymore is Nicolas Sula. Thank God he's gone. Tuanzebe is levels ahead of him in this game. But Tuanzebe still has a big job to, replace Marquinhos because he was amazing for us. So I'm hoping he can step up to it. We've now got Liverpool on the attack with Firmino. But our captain, Harry Maguire, read that so well and won the ball back easily. He's going to be so key for us at the back this season. Liverpool moving it around really well with Mane. Look at the passing and all from them. Wan-Bissaka does really well, but Robertson still wins the battle. Mane again now. Wijnaldum, Liverpool being really patient with their build-up play. Tuanzebe does really well and Maguire helps him out as we get the ball away, but the pressure from Liverpool is still there. Dan James on the attack here, looks back for Jack Grealish. Grealish with a chance, goes for goal with his left foot. Not really the best of attempts. Alisson made that look really simple. Oh, this is not ideal. Jack Grealish tracking back, but Mo Salah is just unstoppable when he's on a run like that. Tuanzebe versus Mo Salah. Tuanzebe gets the better of Mo Salah. That's what you like to see. Still 0-0. Brandon Williams with a chance. Goes back towards Lewis Davies. Not really the best of passes, but Grealish gets it back. Greenwood. And now it's Dan James with a big chance. Dan James off the post. No! That was our chance to make it 1-0 against Liverpool. As I said, chances are not going to be easy to come by, and we've got to take them. That's a big chance wasted. It's now half-time against Liverpool. I kind of feel hard done by because we've had a couple of great chances. One from Rashford, one from Dan James. We really should have taken them. Unfortunately, we couldn't, and that's why it's 0-0 in this Community Shield final. Let's hope in the second half we can step up, and I really think we can win this because we're playing really well so far. Mo Salah gets the better of Brandon Williams then. Now it's Firmino inside. This is not looking good. Maguire is keeping up with him though as the ball comes inside to Thomas Partey. Big chance for Liverpool. Probably their first big chance of the game, but big Dean Henderson was equal to it. Makes a great save there. That could have easily been a goal if not for Dean Henderson. It is a corner for Liverpool. Mo Salah to put this one in. Dean Henderson not getting to it. Roberto Firmino with basically a free header. We got really lucky that we didn't concede here. The pressure is now mounting on us as Liverpool look to have more of the ball and more of the attacks as well. But Tuanzebe is ready for the challenge, makes another great tackle. He's actually had a very, very good game this time around. Or Greenwood sees Wan-Bissaka make a run. Not the best of passes, but Wan-Bissaka makes good use of that. Still Wan-Bissaka on the attack. Looks for the cutback to Greenwood, but Gabriel Paulista had that covered. What a chance, though, for us to, take the lead there. But Greenwood's first touch let him down. Dan James looks for Mason Greenwood, who gets behind Virgil van Dijk. This is our chance. Greenwood back inside. Still Mason Greenwood goes for goal with his left foot. It's off the post. Dan James on the rebound. No, he's offside. Another time hitting the post. Mason Greenwood with a ruthless shot there, but the post denies him. That was our chance to make it 1-0, man. We've been so unlucky in this game. We really should be the team in the lead. I'm sure you guys know this, as this is the Community Shield final. If the scoreline remains 0-0 at the 90th minute, this game goes to penalties, so I'm not looking forward to that. Mason Greenwood on the attack here, looks for Dan James, and now it's Scott McTominay. Sees Marcus Rashford, brilliantly done. Rashford gets the shot off, but Alisson did so well there. That's what having a world-class keeper gives you. He saves you in those situations. That really should have been 1-0, and we might have another chance though. Here's Lewis Davies, takes a good touch. Lewis Davies goes for goal. It could have been the Youth Academy prospects moment, but again, Alisson denies him. One thing's for sure that this team has made me realize that the current United team that we've got is capable of competing against the very top when we've got full fitness and all. The problem really is our squad depth. That is something we've got to work on. Otherwise, I think we'll be fine this season. And it's full time. So our first game with a brand new Man United team ends in a 0-0 draw against Liverpool. I'll take that. We actually played really well in this game. With a bit of luck, we probably would have won this as well. But for now, looks like we're going to penalties. Penalties in the first episode of Season 3 itself. This is gonna be ruthless, man. Alisson taking the first penalty. Can Dean Henderson save this one? Nope, it's literally a perfect penalty from, of course, Alisson, and now we're going to try and go left of the keeper. Go on, score this. Oh, come on, man. We've missed our first penalty. Big Deans make the save here. How are we supposed to save that? It's basically impossible. Gabriel Paulista scores. I'm going to go right now. Please, Dan James, put this in. That's more like it. We are now back in it, but we need to see Liverpool missing some penalties. Virgil van Dijk off the post and in. Is this some sort of a joke? They're now leading 3-1, man. I'm going to go right again. Go on, McTominay. Put this... I literally timed that perfectly and aimed it perfectly and he still missed. What? Yo, man, penalties in this game are just so bad. We're actually going to lose this. We're actually going to lose this. Robertson scores and, well, we've lost the penalty shootout. Oh, my God. A terrible start to Season 3, I would say, losing on penalties. But at least we know we can compete against the big boys. I'm still gutted. These penalty shootouts, man, on FIFA 20 can really ruin your mood. Anyways, Liverpool win the Community Shield. It doesn't matter anyways, because this is not really a prestigious trophy, but oh well, it's still frustrating. A tense final, care to comment? I probably want to comment this, but this way the morale will go down, and that's something I do not want, so I'm just going to say I'm still in shock. Frustrating to have lost the Community Shield final on penalties, but you know what, we still actually played well. We've got to commend the team, especially considering the situation. We've got to now build on this. I mean, this goes without saying, but training is going to be super important for us. I'm training the likes of Greenwood, Tuanzebe, Lewis Davies, and one of our Youth Academy prospects as well. I'm going to keep this up for a while. We're not going to be playing any more games in today's episode because, well, I don't want to simulate through days. We've just got about 30 days left in the transfer window. We've still got signings to make, so I'm going to wait until the next episode to make more progress. Next episode, though, more transfers, more Youth Academy stuff, more growth from our players should be exciting. Of course, we can't forget that we've got another cup final in the next episode. It's the UEFA Super Cup final. And that's a tournament I want to try and win. It's against Roma. I think we're probably still favorites against them. The Champions League winners up against the Europa League winners. Completely forgot about this, but what should we do with the weak foot and skill move ratings of our Youth Academy players? Because let's be honest, EA doesn't know how to make this thing work. Like, look at Breno Fernandes, a center forward with a 2-star weak foot and a 3-star skill moves. It's just appalling. So because I'm on the PC version, I've got access to the cheat engine. I can actually edit his stats. So what I'm thinking is, we can, whenever one of our Youth Academy prospects have like a superb moment in game, we upgrade one of their weak foot and skill move stats. I think that could be a lot of fun. Based on that, let's say if Breno scores a ridiculous goal with his left foot, we're then going to upgrade his weak foot stat. I think that could be the play. Let me know in the comment section if you guys think that could be fun to do. But with that, guys, time to wrap up the first episode of Season 3 of the Manchester United Career Mode series. I know Season 3 has a different vibe. New players basically in our team. A lot of the OG players are gone. And of course, it's a completely different challenge, a different situation. But I'm really enjoying this challenge already. And hopefully you guys are as well. If you guys are, drop a like on the video. Subscribe if you're new around here. And let's hope we can achieve some success in Season 3 as well. I'll catch you guys next time.